it's your girl Kadisha Kadisha, and you are tuned into the Kadisha Kadisha show. And today on my show, I'm very excited because I have a Mobo award-winning artist by the name of Glamma Kid on my show. How you doing?
Yo, what's up? What's poppin', Kadisha? What's up? What's up? What's up?
I'm sorry, no. You giving me that sweet taste taboo. You good for me.
Hey, you know what? Because your love is the sweetest taboo. Let me take you on a secret rendezvous. Your shawty, don't change it. It's
First off, thank you for coming on my show. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It's not a problem. You know, we can always do these great things for great people.
All right, so I'm going to take it right back, okay, and just kind of get to know you as the artist. Okay, so where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Hackney still, you get me? Hackney, good old Hackney, Stoke Newington, Clapton, Dalston, them ends there, you get me?
All right, Team Hackney. Can you let me know a little bit about the early stages of how you got into the music business and the steps you kind of took?
Okay, well, first of all, I started off as a dancer. I was basically doing Michael Jackson dancing, Michael Jackson impersonations. That's how I first started. And I basically entered a competition, which was held by a woman named Queen Bee, a promotion called Children's Promotions, where I actually came second. Anyway, basically, I went away and started to train as a ragga MC and went back the following year and then came first in the competition. So basically, I was a dancer first, and then after I turned into a ragga MC.
Wow, so Glamma Kid, you was a dancer. I can't believe it. Amazing. All right, so do you think nowadays, if we had all the social media and everything from what we have now, Instagram, Twitter, do you think it would have been easier to kind of burst on the scene, or do you think not really?
Well, I think it would have been, yeah, it would have been in certain ways. It would have been in certain ways, but that's a big question because, like, you know, back in the day, people used to cut vinyl and put, 5,000 pieces of vinyl in the back of their car, and they would drive up and down and export it that way. This way, you know, you got to sit down and wait for people to download your tune. You know, you can't really get out there and, you know, kind of really try, you know, like really get the sales in, with the people as you was back in the day, you know, when it was just vinyls. So, you know, it's kind of changed now, you know.
Okay, so you were kind of referred to the UK's answer to Bounty Killer. That's a big thing, yeah?
Well, I actually toured with Bounty Killer in 1997. I did the My Experience tour with him, and I was lucky enough to hook up with him in studio in Jamaica and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's just something that people say, you know what I mean? They used to say, yeah, I used to sound like Bounty Killer, but, you know, I say you always got to start somewhere as an artist, you get me? You always got to start until you develop your own style, you know?
So when I mentioned Bounty Killer just now, you did, yo, do it for me again, please.
Hey, yo, yellow hot, what up?
All right, so you've worked with many artists. Can you let us know of a few that you've worked with?
Yeah, I've worked with Maxi Priest, Ward 21, Beanie Man, Grace Jones, Puff Daddy, Timbaland.
Wait, hang on a minute. Did you just say Puff Daddy?
Yeah. He did some of the bass work on one of my tunes, Sneakers, that came out on in my early days, back in 97, 98.
Wow, amazing. So you've really, worked with some really great people.
Definitely.
Let's talk about your single Machino, because that was one of my favourite singles from you. Tell me a little bit about how that came about. Why Machino? Is it one of Versace or Primani? No, just saying.
Well, I saw the girls them wearing the name brand clothes. I saw the girl them in the Moschino. So I thought I would talk about it. When she did come at my house in our name brand clothes, she did get the long water hose. You get me?
Okay. And then you moved on to hits with Shola Amar, Sweetest Taboo, and also Why. Tell me how it was working with Shola Amar. That's it.
Well, basically, Shola Amar was my label mate. She was basically on the same record label as me. We was actually on Warner Brothers together. So as a label mate, it was a good thing for me and her to link up, collaborate, and do the tune together. You get me? It was actually my single for my album. It was actually on my album called Kidology. So if you go out and get that album, Taboo's on that album as well. Still, you get.
Wait, so you guys were just label mates? You didn't even think she was attractive?
She's cute. She's cute.
All right, so in 1998, I believe you won Best Reggae Act at the Mobo Awards. How did it feel for you to accomplish that?
Oh, it was great. I was really proud of myself, and I was really happy, that Kanye King could put together such a prestigious event, one in which at the time started to identify the fact that there was artists coming through, making music of black origin, and that was a great thing. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen a couple of tweets from people saying that when they saw you receive a Mobo Award in the 90s, that kind of made them feel that they can accomplish anything, and that's why they are who they are today. I've seen many tweets like that. You're like their idol. So how does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel great, man, and I'm thankful for all those people that say that, you get me, because, without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. I must say that, you know what I'm saying? So, thank you very much for all the, great comments.
Okay, so after all of that, after everything that you achieved and everything, you kind of just went silent. We didn't see you on bass no more. What happened? What took place?
Basically, it was just a transition between computer and vinyl, and my promotion team were getting themselves together to try and take things to computer, and stop selling vinyl. So, it took us a little bit of time, but by 2009, 2010, we got everything together, and got.
So just to get it right, you're not with Warner Brothers anymore.
No, I'm not with Warner Brothers anymore, but I still got a promotion team around me that works with me, and I still got a production team and stuff.
Your music was very safe. Like, I can listen to your music from young, like kids were listening to it. Nowadays, I feel like the music that's put out there is more raw, very uncensored. And so now when you're coming out with music, are you going to stay safe, or are you planning to kind of get raw with it?
No, I'm going to keep it safe, but if you get certain mixtapes and that, there will be uncensored edits on there, you get me, which will be raw, you get me. So, but I keep it clean all the way still, you get me.
Yeah. All right, so back to labels. I just want to know, in terms of labels, are you going to stay independent, or are you trying to get back signed? Like, would you say that's the best route?
Yeah, well, at the moment, I'm independent, but if a label comes along, I would jump on it still, you get me?
You would?
Yeah, I would take a label. I've had a few offers at the moment, but they haven't been, suitable to what I'm really requiring, so,
So I've read that Drake and Sade are remixing Sweetest Taboo, one of my favourite songs. How do you feel about that? Do you think it'll be good?
Yeah, I think it would be good because Drake was saying how much he liked the tune, you get me? He was talking about how much he liked the tune so much. So, and how much he liked Shola as well. So I think it would be good that he remixes the tune. I knew he was going to do it, as a matter of fact. So I think it would be good for them to do. Yeah.
All right, so Glamma, tell me, what's coming up next now? Singles, albums?
Yeah, well, there's a couple singles. I've got a new single coming called On Top of the World. I've got a next one called Outer Bounds. That's produced by Lion Wise and Shanty Force. I've also got some tunes coming out with Mafia and Fluxy as well, still on Mafia and Fluxy's label. A song with Brandy, that's quite nice as well. So yeah, look out for them tunes there, man.
So like in school, like I used to listen to like Sweetest Taboo, and I used to play Shola, and I used to get like the guys in the class to be you. So like now I have you here, I can like actually be Shola, and you could be Glamma. So like, what do you think?
Let's go, man.
Right, so Sweetest Taboo. You give me the sweetest taboo.
Sweetest taboo.
That's why I in love with you.
I'm so in love with you.
You give me the sweetest taboo.
Sweetest taboo.
That's why I in love with you.
Well, I know you, no nobody can stop it. I'll keep a secret and I won't chat it. I know you, no nobody can flap it. I'll be the love safe with the keys to lock it. It's the way you move your hips that does it for me. And your warm smile that makes me love you, honey. I love you more than me gold girl and me money. I want to take you home and introduce you to my money. Well, you Give me the sweetest.
Oh my God, that was a lifelong dream, man. Well, all right. So can I hear a little bit of your new single then? What, a little bit of that, please.
I'm still on top of the world, and you can hate me if you want to, and you can fight me if you want to, and you can spite me if you want to. I'm still on top of your girl, and you can hate me if you want to, and even underrate me if you want to, and even try debate me if you want.
Do you know what? I'm going to say one thing, yeah? I'm going to say, you know what? You are such a humble artist. Like, for everything you've achieved, you're just so humble, and it's amazing to meet someone like you. So I'm going to say thank you very much for being on my show today. It was a pleasure talking to you and very inspiring. Anything you want to say to Kadisha show viewers?
Yeah, listen, success is achieving the best you can do, being honest, committed, hardworking, and true. Don't dwell in the past, look ahead, not back. Remember, achievers will finish the job once begun. Aim to the skies, aim to the sun. We've just begun.
And before I go, I want to big up my DJ Ents, who's a sponsor for this show, and also Vector Digital Studios. Big them up. Kadisha show viewers. Glamma, is there anyone that you want to big up?
Yeah, I want to big up Tottenham, Clapton, Dalston, Brixton, the whole manor. Big up Shazzle Manazzle. Big up yourself. Big up Itookie. Big up the whole of Sleepless crew. Big up Rich Dotty. Big up Famo Coleone. Big up Flames and the whole entourage. Timo, big up yourself. Mum, don't worry. Everything's cool, yeah? All right, love.
Love it.